Major champions continue their charge at the AT&T Pebblebeach National Pro-Am.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, brought to you by Bearing Point Management and Technology Consultants.
The breathtaking beauty of Pebble Beach continues to set the tournament's tone with some of the world's best in contention. The chill blowing in from off the Pacific hasn't bothered the major champions this week, but young players also see the setting as their own proving ground for greatness. Hello, I'm Wynn McMurray. Saturday, players hit their third and final course of the Pro-Am rotation. After 54 holes, the cut will be made and some will be sent packing for an early trip down to next week's Northern Trust Open. But the lucky ones will have one more day in golfer's paradise at Pebble Beach. The PGA Tour Network's Fred Albers shares his thoughts on the tournament.
Thanks, Wynn. I always think the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am is a little bit like a track meet in that we have three different courses in play and you never really know who is leading the tournament until Sunday. That's because everyone plays a different course for each of the first three rounds. For instance, Retief Goosen is playing very well. He played exceptionally well on Friday at Pebble Beach, following up his good round at Poppy Hills on the opening day on Thursday. But on Saturday, he must play perhaps the most difficult course of the trifecta. He goes to Spyglass Hills. Dustin Johnson, on the other hand, another player in contention. He opened up with a solid round at Pebble Beach, followed up with a solid round at Spyglass. He gets to play perhaps the easiest of the trifecta. He moves over to Poppy Hills. It's very difficult to sort out who leads this golf tournament simply because everyone is playing a different course for each of the 3 days before everyone who makes the cut assembles here at Pebble Beach on Sunday. We'll have all the calls for you on the PGA Tour Network, Sirius XM, Sirius 209, XM 146. Our broadcast starts at noon Eastern.
Thanks, Fred. 36-hole leader Goosen carded an 8-under-64 Friday to have a two-stroke advantage over Dustin Johnson. Goosen, a two-time U.S. Open champion, is second in the field in putts for green and regulation this week and leads in birdies. The South African has not won in the United States since 2005, but has already won internationally this season at the Africa Open. Goosen has never played the tournament at Pebble, but it might be a good thing he is. Next year's U.S. Open will be held on the course, and the 4 previous times it's been played at this venue, the major championship winner had already won the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. Goosen has been in the lead entering the third round of a tournament 7 times in his career. He's converted 2 of them to victory, including his first U.S. Open win over Mark Brooks in a playoff. Brooks is also on the front page of the leaderboard heading into the weekend. The 1996 PGA Championship winner hasn't finished inside the top 10 on tour since 2005. Mark Calcavecchia, a 13-time winner and British Open champion, is also lurking entering day 3, but he is playing Spyglass Hills Saturday, where the scoring average is about 1 stroke tougher than what he saw at Pebble Beach Friday. Mike Weir will also be on the more difficult track for the third round, but the 2003 Masters champion has successfully maneuvered all 3 in the past. He's finished tied for 4th place or better in 4 of the last 6 years at this event, but he's never won. The celebrities continue to put on a show, and that's one thing George Lopez does best. In addition to coverage on Sirius XM Radio, tune into CBS from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern.
PGA Tour Today is brought to you by Bearing Point Management and Technology Consultants, delivering new thinking for a changing world.